Hi, this is James Shark at Westpac London office with the end of day report for Friday the 10th of August. Another pretty quiet day really in what's been a quiet week in terms of economic data, at least released this side of the globe. We had some figures on US import prices down for the fourth month running in July, not just because of lower oil prices, but there's been a little bit of exchange rate driven movement downwards in prices as well there. Canadian employment fell 30,000 in July, the first significant drop in employment we've seen in that series this year. In the UK we saw further deceleration in producer prices, and also Barclays have found an ex-Bank of England, former Morgan Stanley guy to be their new chairman, taking over in November. But apart from that, really not much to report on this last weekday of the Olympic Games. So I'll just jump straight into markets really. And the main factor really driving them was released before our markets opened, and that was the Chinese trade figures, which showed both slower import growth and slower export growth. Adding to data yesterday on UK, Canadian and US trade figures, which also pointed to weaker growth in global trade coming through. So I think that's, if anything, that's the theme for the last couple of days. Concerns that the global economy, notwithstanding some figures from time to time on the US labour market and so on that have perhaps surprised the upside, but concern that the global economy is still generating slower trade outcomes. That's why the London market was down about 0.2%, about an hour ahead of the close. French market down 0.7% today, German market down 0.4%, the Spanish market down 0.9%, and a 0.8% loss in the Italian market. All those results about an hour before close. And the Dow, as I speak, down about 0.1%, a couple of hours into the day's trading stateside. In commodity markets, we're looking at copper prices off 1% at the moment. Oil prices down 0.8%, $92.58 a barrel, and the gold price is up 0.5% at $1,627 an ounce. And the Aussie dollar at 1.056 is barely changed from yesterday, or indeed the day before. We had the Reserve Bank's statement of monetary policy today, which still kept alive the prospects of a rate cut in Australia before the end of this year. We've certainly kept rate cuts in our published forecasts, and we'll have more guidance on that as the data flow continues over the next few days and weeks. All right, well that's it from me, August the 10th. I'll be back again, same time next week on Monday.